like to invite first the Mayor of the City of Sun Prairie, Mayor Murray, to come forward with a welcome and a few words. Mayor Murray.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm John Murray. I'm the Mayor of Sun Prairie, and I want to thank all of you for taking the time to come out on this beautiful afternoon. I was thinking this morning, as I think a lot of us thought, what were we doing 10 years ago? And this morning was eerily similar to that day 10 years ago. It was a beautiful fall day. We probably all went about our lives as we should, getting ready, probably to go to work. It was a weekday, probably to take care of our family, dropping off kids. And I think it just kind of serves to note that any day, no matter how normal, can turn into an abnormal day, can turn into something that's going to touch our lives the way it did 10 years ago. But what it really reinforced to me is I had a normal morning. I spent my morning with my family and my children, and I enjoy a sense of peace and security that I think 10 years ago we probably would have all taken for granted. And I think it's really important that we remember the people that are making that security possible. And it's our first responders, it's our police, it's our fire, it's our EMS. It's the people that we don't tend to think about until we have some type of emergency, or we have something where we need a trained professional to come out and do what they do best, which is save lives. So I want to welcome all of you on behalf of the City of Sun Prairie, and I want to ask all of you, take a minute to thank these men and women, because they put their lives on the line every single day to make our lives a little safer, to protect us from the things that we don't want to think about. They also have to go back to families, and their families know that every time they go to do their job, something could happen to them as well. So keep their families in mind too, because those families are supporting them in what they do. So on behalf of the city again, thank you for what you do, all of you, and thank you for coming this afternoon.